Hey guys, Sableye VGC here, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Climbing. Today we're going to jump into things here, with, as you see me that I just lost the last game there, but we're going to jump into things with a brand new team, built by Yoshi and Lugia, and we're rocking that Corviknight, Toxtricity, Ludicolo, Dragapult, Scrafty, and Arcanine. So, bit of a mix-up from the old team that we were playing here as we search for an opponent, but moving away from the sand. I know I said I'd probably use it for a bit longer, but I did get my hands on this team, so I figured, you know what, if I can mix up the teams, I might as well mix up the teams. So we got an opponent here, I'm assuming from Japan, ranked 2587. But guys, in case you didn't notice, I did actually play quite a bit of Battle Stadium, I guess you can call it. So I figured, you know what, let's get up to Master Ball tier. I'm in Master Ball tier now, and let's just see if we can get to the top. But look at my opponent's team. We actually are going to see a Scrafty mirror. But what really stands out to me here is the Indeedee and the Hatterene. I think that's Hatterene. I think that's how you pronounce it. But basically the Follow Me and the Trick Room and then the sweep from there is probably what we're going to expect to see, or what I should be expecting to see here. The question becomes, how do I stop that? I do have two Fake Out users, so probably going to want to go with that. I think I actually do. Do I go Ludicolo Tox here? I think I go Ludicolo Tox. Honestly, I think that's the safest way to play around this. Although, actually, I can't Fake Out because it's Psychic Terrain. Hold up. I'm not gonna mess that up. I'm not gonna mess this up. Do I even have an answer? Like, what's my answer? I guess Arcanine has Snarl. I know Arcanine has Snarl, so I guess if I go Arcanine Toxtricity and I double Snarl, does that actually put me in a decent spot? I'm gonna go with the double Snarl play. I'm going to time out. I have a feeling I'm going to time out. How do I beat that Rotom? I think Dragapult comes for the Rotom, and I think Ludicolo comes as well for that Gastrodon. We're going to rock with this. And I think this should be enough to win this game. Why am I still in Bologna Stadium? I don't know how to get out of this place. But regardless of that, we're going to jump right into the battle. I think the best way to go about this, like I said, is to double Snarl if he does lead that Indeedee hat. But we're going to have to wait till we see. Yep, it is going to be the Indeedee hat, so going to probably see Psychic Surge come out. This is what I was scared of not bringing Fake Out for. But honestly, I'm kind of partial on this format right now. Dynamaxing kind of seems a bit broken, but like the moment you counter it with your own Dynamax, it kind of just neutralizes, so I don't think it'll be too broken. Format's kind of wide open right now. A lot of different things are being tried or tested. But like I said earlier, I am just going to click Snarl twice. I don't see a reason not to. I have no way to avoid the Follow Me. So Snarl. He's actually going to swap out, so no Trick Room's going to get set up right now, because Indeedee female actually does not get access to Trick Room. And this double Snarl right now is actually going to be pretty nice. Going to get that special attack drop on that Indeedee, which is fantastic. And we're going to get another one as well shortly after with this Arcanine. What does concern me right now, though, I do get to talk the Throat Spray off, which is pretty cool, but what concerns me is that this Indeedee going for some sort of Psychic type attack into my Tox, which is slightly concerning. We are going to see that Psyshock, so in Psychic Terrain, is Toxtricity going to be able to take this? We are going to be able to take the -2, the -2 Psyshock, so I'm content with that. I've got a decent... Do I Snarl again? I could also max. I don't think maxing is the right play though. I'm just gonna Snarl again, and I'm just gonna Snarl. I'm gonna go just spam Snarl. I have no reason not to spam Snarl right now. He keeps bringing in Follow Me special attackers, so I might as well Snarl. It also will take down that Indeedee. Indeedee? I don't know. I'm gonna butcher that name so many times. Every time I think of this thing, I think of back to the Kirby days with King DDD. So I'm gonna mess that up a billion times. So I apologize, but I will mess that up. Long story short, though, I don't know what my opponent wants to do. I feel like he wants to just go for like an Earth Power. Like Earth Power into Tox makes the most sense to me, but Snarl gonna come out, gonna actually knock out this Indeedee here, which is very, very nice, and get that special attack drop onto the Gastrodon. So Arcanine gonna get another Snarl off going into Gastrodon as well. I could have swapped out there into Ludicolo, would have been probably a safer play, but I just don't want to get this call wrong. He is going to go into Tox here, and Tox is indeed going to drop. Although, best case scenario here was the fact that I dealt with the Indeedee hat lead. I scared the hat out. There is still an issue though, he does get Trick Room back up now. He does indeed get Trick Room. I could get Dragapult in, and that will actually stop him from getting Trick Room, so I will go Dragapult here, and I can actually Dynamax the Pult and go for the Max Phantasm into the Indeedee, into the Hatterene here that I'd imagine comes back in. Yep, there's the Hatterene, and I am just going to go Max Phantasm right into that, and I will Snarl as well. That'll break any other sash, and weaken the Gastrodon if it wants to stay on the field here. So, I'm quite content with my positioning. I feel as though he probably wants to Dynamax Hat. And if he Dynamaxes the Hatterene, then he can't set up Trick Room, and then I'm safe anyways. Okay, so I think we're in a decent position. Honestly though, him taking this much time makes me think that he thinks he has a chance here. So we're going to find out right now. Here's my Dynamax, of course. I do want to mention that the VGC 20 rules have been announced. So overall game timer 15 minutes, your timer set to 7 minutes, so nothing crazy there. The overall timer is a bit, I don't know, there's mixed feelings on that right now. Like, I'm quite content. I feel like the overall timer is better overall. But I feel like with the ability to just kind of, especially with all these Dynamax animations, it's not nearly as bad as the Primal animations. But it could go away pretty quickly. So you're looking at maybe 9 to 10 turns of battle, roughly in there somewhere. But he does indeed Dynamax the Hatterene. Guys, this is not a good team for me to play against on my channel. I cannot pronounce these names. But back to the VGC rules. The big thing is that Gigantamax is going to be legal, so it is slightly different from. It is going to be slightly different from what we're playing here with the Gigantamax, but only some of the Gigantamax forms are available. So I think right now it's Snorlax, Charizard, and there's a few other ones. Meowth, Eevee, Pikachu are also in there. So the Snarl does pick up the last little bit of HP on that Hatterene here. Obviously, Hatterene actually not getting an attack off here just wins me this game. I don't know what Gastrodon wants to do at -3. He might Ice Beam, but I don't care. He's actually just going to recover. So, not taking damage right now. And honestly, I don't know how he's going to win this. All I have to do is kill everything around the Gastrodon, bring in Ludicolo in the end game versus the Gastrodon and win. But hopefully we get an online VGC ladder. I'd imagine we should. Like, we had one in Sword and Shield, Sun and Moon. I don't know why they wouldn't patch one in right here. But regardless of that, I guess we should finish off this game right now. I will go for another Snarl, and I will go for a Max Phantasm straight into that Rotom. It probably won't pick up the knockout, but like I said before, all I gotta do is chip it down low enough to a point where Ludicolo can come in and sweep. But at the same time, Rotom can't do anything back to me. So I'm quite content with my positioning here. And the battle's just going to get cancelled, yeah. So my opponent realizing there that he really had no matchup after I clicked double Snarl. I mean, maybe he should have stayed in with Hatterene turn 1, gone for the Trick Room. I don't know why he swapped. I don't know why he swapped at all. I am going to continue battling here. And hopefully we can actually push to top 1,000 here. We're at 15-17 right now, so hopefully with this team we can eke up a little bit more. And I think, besides the point, I think I'm the unluckiest Sand player in the world. I used Sand to get to the top, back up into Master Vault here, and I missed so many rock slides, it wasn't even funny, and I never got the flinch either. But that's besides the point, we're not focusing on that. We are going to play another Indeedee hat. So, I guess double Snarl's the move of choice here. I'm going to do the same thing. It worked last time. Probably, I don't see a reason for it not to work this time. Might have to switch up my back mons though. I'm not too sure about Ludi here. Although, between Torkoal and Mudsdale, I feel like maybe I need Ludi. I'm going to bring the Ludi anyways. Question becomes, how do I stop that Torkoal and the Conkeldurr? Conkeldurr scares me big time. Maybe Corviknight? Yeah, I'm going to go Corviknight here. So I'm going to leave Dragapult on the bench this game. I feel like the Gigantamax is going to have to be Ludicolo. So Gigantamaxing Ludicolo will allow me... Not Gigant... I'm all confused now. Gigantamax, Dynamax... We'll pretend that's it's normal. But we're going to Dynamax the Ludicolo most likely, unless situation changes things. But I want to be able to keep that rain on the field, and being a big Ludicolo with a good chunk of HP, going to be pretty tough for him to take me down. But regardless of that, we are going to see with the random. We're going to play a random person with number 27 here, looking like Leon. But hopefully we can snag another win here, sitting at 15-17 right now. And Cofagrigus Indeedee. So not bringing the hat as a lead here, which is a bit interesting. But I'm also just going to still click Snarl twice. I have no reason not to click Snarl twice. He's going to Trick Room. That's a given. Right, but having Arcanine means Torkoal can't come in and sweep. I don't see how this helps him. I'm just going to keep spamming Snarl. So we will do just that and spam Snarl as we go here. I mean, he does have that Conkeldurr in the back, but with Toxtricity on the field, with the ability to resist that fighting type move, I'm not overly concerned. We are going to see the Follow Me. Doesn't mean anything though, as we are going to click Snarl twice. Toxtricity going to get the Snarl number 1 off. That actually did a lot of damage to Cough. I mean, it's super effective, so to be expected, I guess, but I did not expect it to be that much damage. Expected maybe 20%, but that looks to be about 30? That close to 30? I think it's closer to 30. But Arcanine now going to go for a Snarl of his own. Going to connect, going to put both Indeedee and Cofagrigus below half. Obviously going to get the crit on Cough there, which is a bit unfortunate on his end. Don't think it really matters too much, because all we're going to see right now is a Trick Room. Yeah, so Trick Room's coming up. Part of me wants to protect. In fact, I am going to protect my Toxtricity here because I don't want to take a Side Shock. We saw how much it did last game. So I am going to protect the Toxtricity here and just go for another Snarl. This covers my options if he wants to swap into Torkoal right here. At least I get some damage off onto that and a special attack drop. He is not going to do such a thing, and he's going to Body Press with Cofagrigus here. So interesting move choice, and that actually did a huge chunk of damage. And Indeedee is going to go for the Psychic, going to connect into Arcanine. Sorry, going to connect into the Protect, so no damage there. Snarl going to come out. Alright, I'm decently content with the position we're in right now. I don't really want to take another Body Press right now, so I am just going to click Snarl with Toxtricity. That should pick up both knockouts, and I am indeed going to protect the Arcanine. If I can stall out the turns of Trick Room while he has his not really too aggressive attackers on the field, I'll be quite content. So after this turn, I'll have 2 more turns of Trick Room, and basically from there I can stall that out. So Arcanine's going to protect. No switch outs from my opponent's end, which is fine. Body Press is indeed going to go into this Arcanine. We're going to see a Psychic from Indeedee. Actually go into Arcanine as well, so maybe predicting me to swap out there. And Toxtricity is just going to go for a Snarl. That should pick up both knockouts. Yep. So Cough and Indeedee are indeed going to drop. And honestly, I'm very happy with this right now. The Indeedee Hatterene, the Follow Me Trick Room with the Misty Terrain, starting to become a lot more popular. People really don't, I guess you could say, respect Trick Room or really have a game plan for Trick Room this early in the metagame. But we are going to see Torkoal Mudsdale, which is still pretty scary here to wrap up the deal. All I basically have to do is stall out the last 2 turns of Trick Room. I have Ludi in the back. I do have Ludi, right? I did bring Ludi. Okay, I did bring Ludi like I wanted to. So I do have Ludi in the back right now. And what I am scared of, though, is maybe a Dynamax Mudsdale. I want to save my Dynamax for Ludi. I am going to protect. And honestly, if I get the chance, I'm going to Will-O-Wisp this Mudsdale. I feel like he wants to click Eruption and High Horsepower, and High Horsepower should go into my Arcanine. But this is probably going to be Big Horse, I would imagine. Only one way to find out. Yeah, it is indeed going to be Big Horse. So we are going to see a Max Quake come out, and that's probably going to connect into the Arcanine. So we're going to lose Arcanine here, and honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm not too mad. He doesn't have a way to get Trick Room back up, and that's the big thing for me. That's the key, is that he can't get Trick Room back up. Torkoal is indeed going to drop an Eruption, so this will actually probably trigger Citrus Berry on Arcanine, but I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, Arcanine gonna get, that'll be Citrus Berry range. And by Citrus Berry range, I mean less than 50%, because it's different from the Super Citrus Berries that you need to be 25%. So Max Quake is indeed going to connect here. It is indeed going to go into Arcanine as expected, and Arcanine's not living that. You can say whatever you want, but Arcanine is not gonna live that. So, unfortunately, we are, I guess, in an interesting spot right now. I don't remember. Did I bring Scrafty or did I bring Corv? I brought Corviknight, right? Yeah, things are interesting right now. I'm forced to go into Ludicolo a turn earlier than I really wanted to. because I don't really want to sacrifice anything right now. So I am going to Dynamax immediately. I guess I could try and get a Snarl off right now. I have no reason not to. Force him to go into me. If he doesn't, that's fine. And I'm actually going to go max Overgrowth into the Mudsdale. Or should I go for the Geyser to get the sun, to get rid of the sun? In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for the Geyser, get rid of the sun here, and go into the Mudsdale. Obviously, this won't kill Mudsdale by any means, especially because we are still in the sun. But I'm okay with this right now. I don't think there's a way Ludicolo can die. If he finds a way to kill my Ludicolo, then I'll be shocked. I mean, maybe like a max Knuckle off a Body Press Mudsdale and an Eruption here might be enough to take me out in the sun. But I doubt that. I have Assault Vest, so I should be relatively alright here. Torkoal is indeed going to go for that Eruption play. Toxtricity is just going to die. However, with Ludicolo on the field right now and Trick Room ending after this turn, I'm quite content. He is just going to go for the Max Quake right now. And honestly, I'm perfectly fine with that. I should survive that, no problem. Yep, Ludicolo takes that very, very well. And they are going to get the special defense boosts, though. That's a bit annoying. Special defense is going to go up. Ludicolo is indeed going to go for the Max Geyser. And that's going to do nothing to this Mudsdale. Yeah, that did absolutely nothing. So, I think we're actually in a bit of a worse spot than I first imagined. I think I go into Torkoal here, because that should pick up the knockout. That way I'm not taking multiple attacks. Obviously, Corviknight has to be my mod of choice right now. Because I only have those two left. Corviknight basically useless right now. I don't need the Tailwind. I mean, I'll just go for like I'll Brave Bird, I guess. Why not? Doesn't hurt me. I'll Brave Bird into the Mudsdale here. And I will go for a Max Geyser into this Torkoal. So with Trick Room being gone right now, hopefully this will pick up Torkoal. I know Torkoal is +2 special defense. So this really might not kill, but the Rain... Okay, so the Rain would double the Water type attack. So getting rid of that. So Torkoal is actually going to protect here. Makes sense. Going to probably go for another Max Quake here to boost that special defense once again. Ludicolo is going to go for a Max Geyser right now. See how much damage this does into Torkoal. Does a decent chunk. I actually don't know how much it's... Is it a quarter still through Protect? Is it similar to the Z moves in that regard? I really don't know if it's supposed to be a quarter, a half. I'd imagine it's a quarter. He is indeed going to go for Max Knuckle with this Mudsdale. And that's going to go into Corviknight. Corviknight's going to take that relatively well. And honestly, I think it's time to go for Iron Head flinches, I guess. The big thing here is the Rain is still standing. With the Rain on the field, Torkoal really stands no chance at surviving anything right now. And then I can deal with the Mudsdale later. I should go for Iron Head. Trying to go for the flinch, I think, makes a little bit more sense. Obviously not the optimal play, but Corviknight doesn't really have a play to go for. So I will go for the Max Geyser. Going to pick up the Torkoal here. Yeah, Ludi's going to go for Max Geyser. Going to connect into this Torkoal. Should pick up this knockout. I'd be shocked if it didn't. It does indeed knock that Torkoal right out. And it comes down to how long Mudsdale can last for. Mudsdale's a pretty bulky boy. Now it's got the +2 special defense as well. And the stamina boosts from this Iron Head. Oh, no stamina on this Mudsdale. So I wonder if he's going to rock something here like Own Tempo to stop Intimidate. That could be a case. That could be the case. But not seeing stamina here is absolutely huge. And also really good for us because Iron Head will keep doing a decent chunk of damage. And honestly, I think at this point Scald and Iron Head should pick up the knockout from this range. Ludicolo going to go for the Scald, I should say. Mudsdale actually going to take that really, really well. I'm not going to get the burn. And Corviknight's going to go for an Iron Head right now. And Mudsdale going to live on 1. And he's going to go for a Rock Slide. So it shouldn't be too big of an issue. We should both live. That was actually super close to killing both of us. But we do indeed both live as planned. And I guess I just go for Scald to wrap this one up now. So we are going to take the first 2 wins. I guess 2 wins in the first 2 battles. I guess I don't know how you want to word that. But Ludicolo going to go for Scald. Going to finish off this Mudsdale. And that's going to be it. So we're going to go 2-0, as mentioned. And that's going to be it for this one, guys. And I will see you guys in the next episode.